So, hey, what's up, guys? This is going to be going on YouTube as well. This is Destroy212, and today I'm going to be giving a guide on how to beat these battle fights at level 1, or at least the best that I can. I'll try to cover most bases, and I'll be going in order up from 13 to 1, so we'll be from Roxas all the way over to Zemus, and that's how that's going to work. And then afterward, if there's anybody in the chat that has any questions or wants me to redo a certain fight and see it, then I'll go ahead and do that. But until then, I'm just going to go through these in order of lowest number, or highest number to lowest number. And I'm going to go with that. First, in order to even unlock these battle fights, you have to go through the entire Cavern of Remembrance area, which is the area that I am currently in right now. This whole area, that's where the data fights are, the Garden of Assemblage. You have to go through these hallways, do some nobody fights. And the entrance to this area was where the save point was. If you saw that big hole in the wall, that's the entrance to this area. This is just the back way in where all the data fights are, because to get here you have to go through the entire cavern. And as you can see, I've already beaten all these guys. I've got the silver crown on my head. Here's proof that I'm level 1. I have not stat boosted myself in any manner besides AP boosts, because they're needed to equip certain abilities. Otherwise, I have not used any boosts of any sort of kind. AP boosts are allowed though, because I need to file for speedrunning later. But yeah. So these 13 fights, a little bit of background on them. These 13 fights, these are it's Organization 13 from the Kingdom Hearts series. You should know that, but these are all their replicate data. Like these aren't the real guys. These are like what's left of them, and they are much harder than the original fights. Like this whole area is skilled at level 99 battle, so it is a pretty difficult area. But with the right strategies and techniques, you can beat these guys, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So let's start off with Roxas. A lot of people do have an issue with Roxas. This is one of my favorite fights. I've dedicated a lot of time to figuring out how this fight works. And as you can see, just try to, you're going to want ribbons. These are important. The Shock Charm Plus, I need to change these two around. I haven't gotten around to synthing other ribbons yet. And Full Bloom Pluses are probably the equipment of choice, or anything that really increases AP. At level 1, strength doesn't matter, but strength is good too if you're, especially for Roxas, if you're playing on a higher difficulty. It could make a difference. Doll and Goofy don't matter because they're not in this fight. This is a solo fight. And as far as abilities go, to do this specific combo, you're going to want your base combo modifiers on, Slap Shot, Flash Step, Slide Dash, Guard Break. You don't need Explosion, but you can put it on. Counter Guard, just in case. Make sure you have all your growth. All your growth is pretty important. You're not really going to be using Aerial Dodge, or High Jump that much, and 2 Combo Pluses and Combo Master, that's very important for this. Finishing Plus isn't needed so much, and as many MP haste as you have. And your customize, again, it's whatever fits you. I normally like putting, as you see, I put a Thunder on, Cure on, and Reflect. That's what I normally run with. The Thunder helps, like, I don't know, it helps him retaliate. You don't really need an extra magic there. Ethers to restore MP. Cure in case something goes wrong at level 1. I can tank a hit currently with the armor that I'm wearing. And Reflect because you can reflect back on his attack. So that's further ado, let's get right into this fight. Alright, so the first thing Roxas is going to do, once this little opening part plays, where Sora stares down the enemy, his opening move is it's a grounded spin attack. So there are a couple ways to dodge this. My personal favorite being dodge rolling in, but you can reflect this as well. I'm going to dodge roll into it just to show you how that is.
Take that.
Okay, so I dodge rolled in safely. The dodge roll gives me all the iframes I need to survive that. And now I'm right up against Roxas, and I can get a free combo, so let's do that.
Yeah, back off.
And I'm hitting his revenge value here to show you. It's pretty easy to dodge this guy in the first phase if you really want to, and I want to hit his revenge value a set amount of times to get him to do the Keyblade Steel move. So when this explosion hits him, he's going to retaliate from the air. And a very easy way to dodge this is just to dodge roll to the right or left. Like so. Okay. And now he's going to either... In the first phase, he can do one of two things. He'll combo me, or he'll do a grounded spin attack. And it's really reaction and knowing how this fight works and like getting used to it to know which one he's going to use. Since I do this fight very frequently, my reaction time to what he's doing is pretty quick, so many people may not be able to catch on this fast, but you basically just want to see what he's going to do next. Okay, so he did the combo. A safe way to dodge this in the first phase is to quick run away like I am. Stay away. Guard the last part. Okay, see now he's wide open to an attack, and you can counter with your own combo.
This is it. It's over.
There's revenge value again, dodge roll. And now you can repeat this until he does Keyblade Steel or until he enters second phase. That's another way to dodge the combo. You saw I guard, guard, pause, guard, and that'll...
This is it.
And that will guard you through the entire combo. There's revenge value again. We're gonna quick run that again. Guard. Combo.
Take this.
This time I'm not gonna hit his revenge value. I'm gonna do a simple... That's the best combo to do on this guy, by the way. That full combo into a guard break and then a couple extra hits on the end. That is the best way to do this, and I paused it a pretty 4 times, so... Okay, I still got away with it.
Yeah, back off.
Alright, so I got his health at about where I want it to be for Keyblade Steel. So I'm just gonna dodge around. Guard, guard, guard. And now I'm just gonna dodge around. You just dodge around. Alright. Here's Keyblade Steel. Now, this... You might have had a problem with it in the original fight, or it shouldn't have been too much of a problem, but some people do have a problem with it. In the data fight, it is a lot faster. You have a lot less time to accomplish getting to the end, which is the reaction command. And if I were to fail this at level 1, it doesn't matter what armor I'm wearing, I would get one shot. So the best way to do this is to... you see my command menu where I'm at right now? I'm on the second one. That's a good place to be, because then you can, if it's where you are, then you can just hit the end. If it's one above you or one below you, you only have to scroll 1. There is the chance that it's going to be a 2 below you, but you just, if you learn how to scroll fast, it's easy to deal with. And normally you wouldn't want his Keyblades, so I'm going to teach you, but it is good to have them for a little bit of damage, so... I'm going to pause buffer this until the end appears. Okay, so it appeared right there. So I'm going to unpause and hit X. And immediately after I get his Keyblades, go into a Trinity limit. It is a very safe option to deal with this move. The spinning lasers move, if you're not comfortable dodge rolling into it. And then you're going to want to do your entire Trinity limit, whether that's 1 part or 2 parts. Whether it's 2 parts or 3 parts, if you have a combination boost on. And then you're going to land on the ground and do a full combo. Land on the ground, full combo.
Back off.
influence item, back away. So, if you did this correctly, by backing away and standing still, he should auto-take his Keyblades back. Like that. You don't want to hold on to the Keyblades for too long, because he summons lasers that can snipe you really easily. And that's a good way to get a little bit of free damage in as well without risking your life too much. As you saw, I had plenty of time to get that full combo off, throw the ether, and back away. So, now he's in second phase, where he'll summon lasers to accompany all of his attacks, so you can't dodge them the same way that you did in first phase. So I'm going to teach you a couple different ways to dodge them. Also, you don't want to hit his revenge value now. Now that he's in second phase, you do not want to hit it. If you hit it, he can retaliate back with a near impossible move to dodge unless you have the MP for Trinity limit and you're fast enough. But, ideally you don't want to hit his revenge value, so you're going to want to do the guard break and then the 1-2 hit combo that I was showing you earlier. So let's do that.
Take this.
Quick run, dodge roll, guard. That's how you deal with that. Without getting sniped by lasers in this phase. Because if you just sit there and try to guard it, he can very easily snipe you with the lasers. So it's a lot better just to do that quick run, dodge roll, guard, and now he's wide open again. Get behind him for safety. I'll explain why I'm getting behind him for safety. It's because it's actually a fact that if you're behind him, when he begins his attacks, less lasers appear. It's like 1 or 2 less, but it is less, and that's less of a chance that you can get sniped by this move. So, with that in mind, just try to get behind him whenever you can. Usually after the guard break, you have enough time to circle around, just back and get 2 hits in. See what he's gonna do. Okay, he's doing this move. This is the grounded spin attack. Now you can either reflect this, or you can dodge roll into it. The same way you dodged it the first time. And I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and dodge roll in.
Take that.
Okay, dodged it successfully, and now you have another free punch.
Take this.
And you could just basically repeat the entire fight like this. Quick run, dodge roll, guard, opening.
This is it.
The entire fight can go like this. Quick run, dodge roll. I want him to do the other move, but it's not coming out.
Take this.
So you can see, you can basically just loosen the entire fight like this. You don't need limit form, you don't need anything crazy.
This is it. Take that. Back off.
Alright. I think he's low enough on health, and I want to see if I can't try to fade out the other attack. If I can't get it by the time he's at 2 bars, then I'm just going to go ahead and finish him with a nice limit form combo that you guys can use to do, on level 1, note that this can do up to like 3-4 bars of damage if executed correctly. So I can near kill him right now if I really wanted to. And it's great for you guys too, they're like level like 99 going into these fights. You can probably easily kill him with that limit form combo at this HP. But since I'm level 1, I'm going to play it a bit safe and I'm going to land a few more combos on him.
Take this.
I'm going to land that combo. 1-2. Quick run, dodge roll, guard. I quick ran at the end instead of dodge rolling. You can do that. As long as you're able to get away from that set of lasers. Okay, he's not doing the other move.
Take this.
I really want him to do the other move. Come on, Roxas.
Take that. This is
Alright, next retaliation I'm going to do the combo. Alright, so a good way to start the combo is to go immediately into a Trinity limit, so let's do that. Do your full Trinity. with single hit and go into limit form. Now, this is the combo I'm going to teach you guys that can do a lot of damage to any boss, not just this one. So what you're going to want to do after you drive form into this punish, you're going to want to toss an ether and then go into an Ars Arcanum right after you toss the ether. So it's a good idea to customize whatever your item is to a different hotfix than triangle. But you see I'm going to throw the ether, go into an Ars. Notice how my MP is all the way refilled. Oh, that's not up a bit. And still kill them. Okay. So after that, you're supposed to go directly into a Zantetsuken and go ahead and kill directly into a Zantetsuken into another Ars Arcanum, and then you go ahead and hit him one more time and go into another Ars. That's a pretty hard technique to a master, but with the right timing and execution, that can actually get easier and easier as time goes on. So there's Roxas fight. I didn't get to show the other attack where he spirals down from above with the lasers, but how you dodge that is you literally just quick run underneath it. I didn't get to show his DM either. You quick run underneath it with a, and then you go into a Trinity Limit immediately afterward, just for safety, just so you can get some extra hits in. So now I want to show the speedrun strat for that fight, because you can do it a faster way at level 1. Here, we're going to save that, because I don't want to have to forget to put that combo plus on. Alright, so now I'm going to say the speedrun strat for this fight, and this is kind of hard to, like, explain, but watch as I go along, and you'll see. So let's get into that.
Take that! Back off! Yeah, take that! Back off! Yeah! Take that! Take this! Take that! Take this!
That's that up a bit.
Light! Give me strength! Take this! It's over! Yeah! Take this! It's over! Take this! Back off!
Yeah, I don't like this version, I don't know why.
Give me strength! Yeah! It's over! Take this! Yeah! It's over! Back off! This is it!
And there you go, that's speedrun strat. I messed it up a little bit, but you get the general idea of, you basically use limit form to go really fast. That's how that speedrun strat works. You just use limit form to go really fast. And they changed it a bit in the PS4 version from the other versions. I'm still trying to get it 100% down. But that's a pretty rough idea of what it should look like. Notice how I killed him right as my second limit form bar was running out. That's roughly what it should look like. Alright, so now it's Larxene. Larxene, oh boy. Larxene's a very tough one to sort of explain. I don't really want to be hitting revenge value that much, so I'm going to be taking Guard Break off for this fight. Donald and Goofy, it doesn't really matter what they have on. It's good to have Donald Cure, and at least one of Donald's limit on, just for safety. Hyper Healing's a good idea too, in case you want to use Final Form. Goffy, it really does not matter at all. Goffy doesn't do anything in this fight. As for yourself, pretty much the same abilities as last time, just take off Guard Break and take off one combo plus. I have one combo plus off already. Customize Thunder, she's immune to Thunder, so change it to something like Blizzard. I'll actually be using Blizzard to hit her revenge value pretty fast. Alright, that should be good on the menu. Yeah, that should be good. Hope I didn't forget anything. Alright. Dark Scene. This fight, many players have a problem with casually. So I'm going to try to walk through this the best I can. So immediately she's going to open the fight with a double thunder attack. She's going to summon 2 pillars of thunder right down on top of you. The best way to do this is to just double reflect. And see, now she's wide open to your own combo. And that's what you're going to do.
Back off!
Get ready to reflect, I forgot to say, after you finish the combo or dodge roll away, because she will summon a Pillar of Thunder if you hit her revenge value. Alright, so she's in first phase clones. First phase clones are very easy to deal with. All you really have to do is stand against a wall and double reflect into an explosion. And that should give you all the, it gives you a little bit of damage and it keeps you safe. See, double reflect, explosion, it gets you a little bit of damage. By the way, to note, you can also see when one's about to attack. If you look at the Lark scene on the left, she's like, doing that little motion and then she's about to disappear and go and attack me. They each alternate doing it in the first phase and it changes in the second. You can see they're basically just alternating between attack. Okay, I sort of messed up because I reflected and she did that attack. But that was second phase clones, you just got a little bit of a taste of that. It's when she she'll try to rejoin back together. And resplit into the clones. That's second phase.
It's over. Defense. It's over.
I wish I speak a little bit.
Give me strength.
Did not mean to do that. And died again because she entered second phase while I was vulnerable. Oh my goodness. This fight's kind of hard if you're not ready for second phase. And I'm trying to teach it with pausing, which is a bit hard because I'm used to these fights without pausing. So, alright, again, double reflect. Full combo.
Take this.
That reflect is pretty precise timing. Alright, full combo again.
This is it. Defense. Right.
Alright, back to what we were doing before. Alright, now she's in second phase. Alright, I survived that. Now she's in second phase, clones. And, she's going to do, another double hit attack. One of the same ones you saw earlier. But this time, you can actually, the explosion will actually stun her, and you can merge her back together. Which is what I'm going to attempt to be doing here. So, let's try this. She's gonna come at you, double reflect, last shot explosion. And then you can go ahead and do that merge command and merge them together. And then as soon as she lands, don't run away, you have a free combo over. So go ahead and take it.
Back off.
This will not hit her revenge value, provided you haven't hit her any already. If you just do like that combo that I just did, it will not hit her revenge value, you can safely walk away. And she's gonna split again, just dodge roll that or guard it. Last shot, explosion and recursion. Ideally, you can move her like this pretty much the entire fight. And it makes it a pretty easy fight.
It's over.
See, let's do that. Another thing she likes to do in second phase is she'll like to, like, re-split like that a lot. Like, she tends to do it sometimes like up to 10 times in a row, and that's an easy dodge. All you have to do is just guard it like that, or you can dodge roll it like that. And have to come at me again, so double flex, last shot explosion. Now I'm going to do the limit phase combo here that costs me the rock to quite a bit of damage in. So Ether, last start Phantom, full Zontet Fusion combo into R's. And I want MP, so I'm going to leave her alone. And now she's going to instantly go to the middle and do her desperation move, her DM for short. It's her ultimate. When I say DM, by the way, I'm referencing their ultimate attack when the screen goes dark and they are usually momentarily invincible. So I'm going to teach you how to dodge Larxine's DM. It's a pretty easy DM to dodge. So you're going to go to the center. You want to jump, aerial dodge, fly. Easy dodge. Alright. And now she's in third phase clones. Third phase clones, she has two different attacks. If one teleports way before the other, then she's going to rain lightning down from the sky. And the easy way to deal with this is reflect 4 times into an explosion. Should give you all the iframes you need and some damage. Or she's going to do if they both teleport at roughly the same time, they're going to do a massive combo. That, again, you can guard with 4 reflects and an explosion, so let's see what she's going to do. They both teleport at roughly the same time, so the combo. This is explosion. And then you can immediately merge her after that. Again, you can just repeat this the entire fight. Alright, we're going to back away. He's going to go DM again. Again, have to jump. Aerial dodge fly. Very simple DM to dodge. Okay, one teleport is way before the other, see they're running from the sky. And there's a dead Larxine. Okay. So, that fight, like I said, if you're using your reflex properly, it is a very easy fight to manage. In fact, that strat works pretty much all the time that I use it. There's a couple bugs with it, but you can get past it. And again, if you guys in the chat do have any questions for me, do not be afraid to shoot them out. Or if you want to see a specific data fight and see me go over it, go ahead and say it in the chat. I am not afraid to go over these fights 1 or 2 times if people need to get it. Alright, so next is Marluxia. Marluxia is honestly one of my favorite fights. I mean, it's not my favorite fight, Roxas is. This is one of my favorites. So, I don't need Curaga because those dark pools that he summons will one-shot me regardless. So, I'm using Thunder and Fire. Just to Fire helps in a cool stun lock that I can teach you later in the fight. But otherwise, you're gonna want to put Guard Break back on, and Explosions on, and both your combo pluses on, because hitting his revenge value is actually a very good idea. You want to be hitting his revenge value as often as possible. That looks good. I'm gonna go to room save that. For those that don't know, room saving saves the changes you made to your menu. Okay, Marluxia. And again, I see some people in the chat. If you guys have a question, do not be afraid to ask that question, because I am open for all answers. But let's go into Marluxia now. Marluxia, at level 1, is a very scary fight, and you're going to see why. It's because he has a Doom counter that he puts on you at the start of the fight. So if you look at me, it's a 1. Since I am only level 1, I only get 1 hit to deal with, so I'm dead in 1 shot regardless. I can't tank any hits. It makes this fight extremely difficult at level 1. So I'm going to show you a neat way to open the fight. So what you're going to want to do to open the fight, 2 thunders, fire, fly away. Alright. So, that rose cage that he put around me, with me gliding away, it explodes without me being inside of it. And now Marluxia's gonna come at me with the attack where he spins his scythe around and he tries to suck me in, which can easily be guarded with a couple reflects. 1, 2. And this is the RC you want to be doing. Not a lot of people know, but Marluxia has 2 RCs. The one I'm doing is the one that does damage to him, and the one with the scythe is the one that helps restore my counter, like the number above my head. Since I'm a level 1, it's not going to matter if I restore the counter, because it would just put my counter, it would stay at 1, and I wouldn't be doing any damage to Marluxia. My counter does not go higher than 1. However, this RC does damage to him, and he will also be vulnerable afterwards. So, you got a free combo opening now to go and do whatever combo you wish. Alright, and when this explosion hits, he's going to hit me back. So what I'm going to do is when this explosion hits, I'm going to go ahead and dodge roll. I'm going to dodge roll when he teleports down with this scythe. Like that. Or you can guard it, or you can reflect it. I dodge roll it because that's what I'm personally used to. Okay, so now he's going to be doing, he's still in first phase, so he's going to do the spin scythe attack. I can show you how to deal with this with guarding. See, 1 guard is all it takes, and you have all the iframes to get through this. I'm going to do this RC again.
Back off! It's over!
So you can guard it like that. Okay, now Marluxia is teleporting to the center of the arena. When he does this, he will always do this upon hitting revenge value in the second phase, if he will summon his rose pools, which are instant death at level 1, and you want to avoid them as much as possible. So when he goes to the middle, do an aerial dodge and then glide to a safe spot. Alright, so now he put a rose cage around me. I'm in a safe place. He put a rose cage around me. Now what he's either going to do is he's going to jump at me, or he's going to do a little teleport, where he's going to like spin in the ground with his scythe and come at me. Either one can be dodged with a guard. Okay, so that was a bit hard to explain there, but basically if you guard and counter guard, the rose cage will be off of you and you have a complete iframes through that. And then you can do your own combo to him. Be mindful of the tools though, as they can still damage you in the middle of your own combo. And then again, do whatever you have to do to avoid this teleport scythe move. He's gonna jump at me.
Back off! Take this!
Alright. He can also do that without summoning the rose pools. He can also just go into a random move of his choice, which he can do during the rose pools. So he can either do that scythe spinning move he did at me while he rose pooled, or he can do what he just did, which is rose cage, and then you can rose cage and then try to slash at me, which you can just guard through that and the rose cage will be off. But I'm going to show you a neat little trick that will help you with a dealing with Marluxia's. It deals with Marluxia, you know, going to the center. You can actually shove him out of the when he appears in the middle there, you saw, like, he has a moment when he can be hit. And you can use Fire, which hits multiple times over a short frame, to damage him during this point, and you can see stuff right out of the middle. Get your own combo in. Dodge roll. And you can just keep repeating this. I sort of messed it up a bit there.
This is it.
Alright, I'm doing the speedrun strat out of my own thought. So, Once he's down below this point, he's gonna DM, so I'm gonna bring him a bit lower on health using this nice final form combo. Again, I abuse the fact that he pops out in the middle, and I just did my drive explosion into that. Alright, and now what you're gonna want to do with 2 combo plus, fire him 4 times. Just like this. And it will permanently, and it will stomach him while you have final form out. Without an issue.
Okay. This is it.
We're gonna do a full combo, dodge roll, because I want to show you how to dodge this DM. This DM can be a pain to dodge depending on what you are doing. So I'm going to show you how to dodge this. These 2 DMs. He's doing this DM. Okay, this is his most notorious one. So what he's going to do is he's going to appear behind me, and rose pools are going to appear out of the ground and try to like shoot up at me. And after a while, he's going to throw his scythe at me and try to hit me. So a very easy way to dodge this is walk in a circle like this. And when he's about to throw the scythe, you can see it. Just deflect 4 times. And it will hit him.
This is it.
Be careful because you can only get your guard break off with full combo pluses. So I can, since the reflect hit him, I can only get this guard break off. And he's almost dead anyway, so I'm just going to let him DM one more time here. Okay, good. He did the other DM I wanted him to do. This one, he spins the scythe in the ground for a long period of time. So me guarding it gets rid of it initially, but then what you want to do is follow it around. It's actually more beneficial to follow this scythe around. As you'll see right here, he keeps you close to him, he doesn't hit you. And when he pops out of the ground like this, you get a free opening to do your own attack.
This is it.
And that's part of the stuff. I tried to explain that the best I could. But as you saw a few ways to dodge a couple different attacks, and you saw a nice final form Firaga Stunlock. You did both DMs, which is good, so I taught you how to dodge both of those. Really, that's an easy fight. If you can get him down to 3rd phase, and you keep hitting his revenge value, he will always teleport. He will always teleport into another DM during the 3rd phase. So that's Marluxia. Again, anybody in the chat, if you do have a question, do not be afraid to ask. I am wide open to all questions. I know quite a bit about this game, and if I cannot answer your question, I will answer it the best that I can to all of my knowledge. Alright, so that was Marluxia. I've only died twice, and it's been no Lexine, so. Next is Luxord, if nobody has any questions, or wants me to redo something. Alright, so Luxord's a bit of a pain in the butt, because he can summon the, what is it called? He can turn you into a dice or a card, depending on, actually it doesn't really depend on anything, it's random, what am I saying? So for this fight, you're going to want 1 combo plus on. Make sure, this is important, take both of these off. So in case you do get caught by the, in case you get caught by that move where he does the, if you get caught by the move where he turns you into a dice or card, you stay in it for longer. Or, you stay in it for less time. Alright, customize looks good. Good to go. We're going to save this from transition in. Alright, Luxord. So, this fight, a lot of players hate to do casually because of his final DM and because of the card minigame.
The first to run out of
so
time
immediately upon entering the fight, he's going to do his card minigame. They're just going to walk up to him, begin the game.
The rules.
If you take too long like that, then he does attempt to hit you back. Or no, he hits you with the cards no matter what. So you do have to be fast with it. I wanted to kind of showcase that a little bit. Also, while you're in dice form, you can press circle to roll around to keep you away from the cards and Luxord.
A challenge, is it?
Alright, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna do it right this time.
Back off.
You see, if you do it correctly like that, the goal is to hit your action command when it's a circle. So, like you saw the circle scrolling down through the X's in my command menu, you have to press X, like, wait for it to slow down, obviously, but wait for the circle to appear in front of the wait for the circle to appear, and then press your action button. It's X for me, it's circle for some people. But press that button, and then you should get a free combo in on him, and he'll lose some of his time. Okay, this is his cards move. So if you see him throw the cards in the air, there's no audio cue because this version has broken up. This port has broken audio, so he doesn't say it anymore. But if he throws his cards in the air like that and jumps at you, what you want to do is dodge roll away and then reflect it in the air.
A challenge.
Never do this again.
Back off.
And we're gonna loop it. You can effectively loop him like that every time you get an opening if you do that full combo into a thunder. Let's see if we have an extra opportunity
You know
here.
the rules.
It's over.
He's doing this move. So again, jump and reflect.
Take this. Okay.
He's doing this card
You
game.
know the rules.
And again, when you're... I accidentally did explosion, whoops. Okay, and then there's this little mini game. He'll go into 3 cards and he'll go into the ground. And when he does this... Sorry, I'm kind of blanking. You want to find which card is him? And press triangle on it. It'll get you a free opening,
Take this.
and you can get him back in the loop. Dodge away, so you jump reflect. It's a pretty easy fight once you know that.
This is it.
He's doing this again.
This is it.
Alright, now he's at the point where he is going to DM me or desperation move me. So he's about to DM me.
Look who's on top of
Like
the
that.
game.
Alright, so there's a really easy way to dodge this first part of the DM. Not a lot of people get caught by it anyway, but I figure I might as well show you. You want to guard, lock on, guard, jump, aerial dodge glide, up this, and go out this way. Very simple.
Sora.
And now we're on to the part of the DM that a lot of players have trouble with. A lot of people have trouble with this DM because how fast you have to line up all the things in your command menu instead of just one circle like it was with the mini game. This is going to be 4 circles. All of your command decks have to be circles, and the more circles that you have, the faster it starts rotating between the X and the circle. And a lot of players have an issue with this. But you see, it starts off pretty slow. You can get these first 2. Okay, and then these top 2 start moving pretty fast. And you see this top one's moving extremely fast. So a good way to deal with this top one is if you pause and it's an X, if you unpause and hit your command button, in this time it takes, it will be a circle. Like that. And now he's at 182 and you can finish him with whatever. And that's the luxury fight. So I showed you how to deal with his attacks, how to loop him effectively, and how to deal with the DMs pretty efficiently. Pause buffering, that last one, it helps a lot. So that's Luxord. Luxord, again, he's a pretty easy fight once you know what you're doing. A lot of people have trouble casually. If you guys in the chat have any questions, you guys are in the chat are being relatively quiet, but whoever's in the chat, if you have any questions at all, comments, concerns, if you want to see me do a data fight because you missed one, go ahead and leave it in the, down in the live replies. I'll read it, trust me, I will, and I'll try to answer your question or do the data fight that you want to do. But if we have no further, if nobody responds, then we're just gonna go right into Demyx. Demyx himself, this fight is annoying. A lot of people know the water dance thing, that whole gimmick. An important thing you're going to want to do here is equip Goffy with some ethers. You don't have to set them to auto-reload. This isn't needed. In fact, I accidentally put auto-reload on. Okay, we're going to throw these away. Why not? Okay, so this fight, instead of Decisive Pumpkin like we've been using for all the other fights, you're going to want Bond of Flame, because we're going to be doing fire damage to this guy. And then just throw whatever Keyblade you want on Final, it really does not matter. But Bond of Flame on your main form, or on Sora himself rather. So, because we're going to be doing a lot of fire damage to this guy. And this is the ideal setup for fire damage. You're going to want to be doing this. So, since we have that set, now we're going to go to Customize and fix it so that both of these two are on Relentless Attack, and there's a reason for this. It's going to be part of the stun lock that we're going to get him stuck in during the fight. Alright, so you're going to want both your form boosts back on, both combo pluses, this is important. Alright, and shortcut this to Wisdom form. Shortcut your drive to Wisdom form, and I'm gonna mistake my changes, because I don't trust myself. Alright, Demyx, here we go. So he starts the fight by summoning
Dance, water, dance.
3 sets of water clones. Or 4 sets, rather. So with the first set you want to fire, go immediately into Wisdom form, and then just fire away. And the reason we gave Goofy Ethers, he's not using them right now, but if he can restore your MP instead of food, which can be helpful.
Dance, water, dance. Fire, fire. Okay. Dance, water, dance. There.
Had used extra ether there, and they got me. Very good when I had used this. It's either 4 sets of each one. There's a 75, a 25, and of course there's a 75, 25, and 50. Alright, now the real fight begins, because his water clones are gone and now we're actually at his actual HP. So I'm going to teach you a neat way how to stun lock this boss. It's literally by doing just 3 sets of fire on him at a time.
Give me strength.
See, just like this. And when Goffy's using Tornado, this is why we put Relentless Attack on. When Goffy's using Tornado, you can keep firing Demyx as long as you please while Goffy is still tornadoing him, because it doesn't bring up his revenge value when Goffy's doing that to him. You stun lock him like this the entire fight.
Come on, get to the
Can't break out. If he does, just reflect as many times as you need, and then just go back to firing him. I'm trying to get his H-Wake from there, because it's easier to deal with his DM like this.
dance, water, dance.
That was the best I was going to do.
Fire, fire. Dance, water, dance.
Alright, so the hard part about this is he's going to summon a set of 99 water clones. And again, just keep going into Wisdom form as the sleep. Coffee's being a bar here. Alright, see, here's the big part, the 99 water. With Firaga, this is a pretty tight window to get this done. So it's literally just spam all the fire. Alright, and now he's done, and now you can finish it with any move, but we're gonna go for a little bit of swag here and do that.
Do it again.
And that's how the Demyx fight goes. Again, he can break out of that fire loop and hit you with that crisp DM. But it is not often that he does that, and it's pretty easily dodgeable. And you saw even at level 1 I didn't take too much damage from it. So, that's Demyx done. Demyx is a pretty easy fight if you're using that stun lock. Oh shoot, that's right, I can't put it on Sora. That's a pretty easy fight. Gappy used all his ether as well. Alright. So next is Axel. Axel is a solo fight with Sora again. So don't be dumb like me, you're also going to want to equip any sort of item that you can use to refill your HP. We're also going to be putting Blizzard on instead of Fire. Under Curon and Reflect is important. But otherwise for this fight, you're actually going to want to take a Combo Plus off. You don't want 2 Combo Pluses on it, because then he can hit you back at a very bad time. Alright. So, Axel. And again, nobody's been speaking up in chat. Again, if you guys have any questions about these fights, want to see a data fight redone, or do you have any questions about the upcoming data fight or concerns, or you want to just know something in general about Kingdom Hearts, I will try to answer you the best I can. Okay, so, the Axel fight. Axel is a nightmare to try to deal with casually, so I'm going to teach you how I deal with this fight. It's still very risky, very dangerous, but let's get right into it. So the first thing he's going to do is summon a fire pillar and put a fire floor on the ground. So an easy way to get past these first couple moves is to put 2 reflects spaced out. You reflect, reflect. And now he's stunned and you have a chance to run away. Now the thing about the fire floor is that this will constantly be sapping your HP, so you have to manage your HP and MP very carefully. But the goal right here is we're going to try to get him to do a certain move for our free opening. Dodge roll that. See if he comes at you. Dodge roll. That move that he just did right there was his free opening. If you dodge roll past him and he does that sort of combo, then you can hit him like this, and you will go into the wall, and then do this RC, do the entire RC, go ahead and heal up, and now there's no fire floor, so you don't have to worry about, getting your HP constantly sapped. So you can just focus mainly on damage, and immediately after you come out of the fire floor, you can get a free combo on him. Now be careful, because once this explosion hits, he is going to hit back, so just go ahead and dodge roll away from it. Like that. And there's your free opening again, just dodge roll past him. Dodge roll again, get out of that. That's not a free opening when he does get back, by the way. Alright, he's going to do second phase. Alright, this is second phase. He has just entered. So he's going to resummon the fire floor once his HP is about where it's at right now. He's going to resummon the fire floor, and you have to wait for your opening again. Be careful not to dodge roll into the fire floor. And there's our free opening. Do the RC, full RC. Go ahead and heal up. Full combo. This is it. Dodge roll away. Okay. So he's gonna pretty much do the same thing in this phase, except he can do this as well. Be careful, like, see, I dodge rolled into the wall on accident, I took some damage. But in this phase, you want to lock onto him when he goes into the wall, mash triangle, and if the RC doesn't come out and you see him snaking across the floor, dodge roll. And I accidentally dodge rolled into a wall, that is my own fault. So I'll try to get him back into that phase. Axel's not a really hard fight, it's just with pausing I lost my bearings.
Come here, I'll make it all stop.
Okay, so yeah, ready to show you the black. Black. Took a little bit of damage, that's alright.
This is it.
Roll away. Let's see. go ahead and heal up.
Take this.
Dodge roll away. And then again, wait for your free open.
Get back! Get back! Sora!
It's over.
Get back!
See, it's easy enough to just wait for your free opening by just dodge rolling past it. And, whoa, okay, he didn't get staggered. That'll happen, I didn't attack him fast enough.
Come here, I'll make it all stop.
Alright.
Burn, baby!
No messing this time.
Get back!
Again, give back is not your free opening. This is.
It's over. This is it.
Go ahead and pull up, and then pull combo.
It's over.
Alright.
Get back!
Let's try to actually get our free opening.
Get back!
Get back is easy enough to dodge with just dodge rolling.
This is it. It's over.
Get back! Get back!
He's gonna enter second phase on his next combo.
Back off. Back off.
So he is in second phase right now. He skipped doing the fire floor. He's probably gonna do it now. Okay, yeah, he is. But you saw sometimes he'll just pop into the wall and, like I said, lock onto him and mash triangle because it could be the RC, which again is more free damage.
Get back!
Now the fire pours up, so we gotta manage our HP a little close.
It's over.
And you don't have to worry about the RC not appearing when the fire floor is out. Every time you send him in the wall, when the fire floor is up, the RC will appear.
Take this.
Dodge roll that. Again, lock on. See, I matched triangle, so I got the RC and I get more free damage.
Get back! Get back!
Messed that up a bit. There's our free opening.
Get back!
Heal.
Like I said, manage your HP a little close there. That was a close call for me. He's about to enter third and final phase. This is his DM. Guard, guard, guard. I messed that up a bit. And I ran right into the wall. So, yeah. Axel, I sort of messed up a bit and I had to glide around, but you saw, don't try not to dodge roll into a wall. In fact, it's probably better to take quick run off of this fight. You can actually quick run right into it. This fight is difficult because of this small arena that you're forced to work with. It's actually very hard. I would show you the speedrun strat, but that doesn't work anymore. In fact, I'm not sure it's a new strat for this fight. Heal. By the way, thank you to the three that are in here, besides myself, for sticking with it for this long, because I know this fight is... This fight's actually pretty difficult, and...
This is it.
Thank you for sticking with it through the stats. I appreciate that.
This is it.
Combo. Once you know his pattern, it's fairly easy.
It's over.
You're gonna firefall?
Get back! Get back!
It's over. Heal. It's over.
I'm gonna try to get him back to the third phase here.
Get back!
Because third phase is a neat move you can do.
Get back! Get back!
so now he's in DM phase. I'm pretty sure he's at MX combo. Well, I didn't get a real good chance to explain how to really block that DM, but you wanna, ideally wanna guard twice, head towards him a bit, guard again, and then dodge roll the final part of it. So I'll show you that next. Guard, step up, guard,
Got it memorized.
dodge roll. And now he's gonna Fire Floor again. This is third phase Fire Floor. It's no different than the other Fire Floors, except the RC comes out a little bit faster. And I'm gonna show you a neat little loop you can do for this part of the fight. Gave me my free opening, so now I can show you. Again, block on. I missed the RC there. Hold up. That can happen. Made a mistake. I was curing when he was doing the attack. I should have just waited for a separate opening. Goodness gracious, man. I'm messing up this fight a lot.
Come here. I'll make it all
You
stop.
see, I'm dying because of my poor dodging.
Get back! Get back!
So I get to show you first phase and all these phases again.
Back off.
A lot of people have problems with Axel anyway, so it's pretty good to get this over again. I don't want to kill too many times, because then that just means I can't beat the fight.
Take this.
Get back!
Take this.
Get back!
Yeah, it's over.
Fire 4? Yep.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
Back off. Take this. Heal. Take this.
Get back!
Again, watch out for the RC. He will enter the wall multiple times. Just get ready to RC.
Get back!
Sometimes he may never RC doing that. But just keep an eye out for it because he can.
Take this.
Get back!
See, he hasn't RC'd yet, but right there he did. So it's random when he RCs, so we always have to be on alert. And there he did it twice, so like I said, always be on alert.
Won't forget this! Got it memorized!
And you confirm, baby.
Get back! Get back!
Okay, so we're back in third phase.
Back off.
Let's see if I won't miss the RC. Okay, so I got the RC. And now, instead of doing, this is risky, but if you can heal and you feel like you're comfortable keeping him in this phase, you can loop him like this. So do the first part of the RC, and then just drop. Don't do the second part, and
This is
you
it.
can do this again. And so you can just loop him like this.
Take this.
Note that you do need the Fire Floor Dawn to kill him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do one more combo, and then do the RC. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the full RC because I'm ready to do it. Alright, so we're gonna go with the little form.
Yeah. Take this.
Full combo into R's. One hit, R's are dead. And now, yeah,
You got me.
and there's the Axel fight for you. I'm sorry I messed up a few times. I did get it right at the end. You saw a neat little loop during the third phase that you can use to keep Axel looped. And just continue to hit him until you're ready to kill him. And I showed you how to, it's he only has a few attacks, and they're all fairly easy to dodge once you get the hang of it. But you basically just dodge roll past him for all of his attacks, and if he does the combo thing with his Shakrams, you want to go in for your own combo and send him into the wall. When the fire floor is out, clear the fire floor, heal, and then I showed you what to do when the fire floor is gone. Alright. So, does anybody have any questions about that fight? I'm going to ask the chat. If you guys have any questions, do not be afraid to ask me. If you guys want to see a data fight again, do not be afraid to ask. But if there are no questions, we are going to go right into the Saïx fight. Saïx in himself is a pain. So I'm going to show you a nice little strat to help deal with it. Alright, Saïx. So I'm going to show you a nice little strat to help deal with this. Because Saïx is a pretty hard fight because he's got a lot of HP. His attacks hit hard. Truthfully though, if you're dodging them right, it's not that bad of a fight. So, let's go right into this. I think I have everything set. Alright. So the first thing, unlike the story fight, he's gonna moonshine down immediately, which is like his little power-up. You can knock him out of this with a drive explosion, and to add insult to injury, then you can also hurt him right after you knock him out of it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sliding dash toward him into a drive explosion, and we're going to use Final Form Firaga. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to do the finish. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Take this.
Alright, I knocked him into the air now. Now what he's going to do is he's going to try to retaliate with a combo of his own since I hit him out of his Berserk bar. He's going to want to retaliate with a combo of his own, so what you're going to want to do is reflect.
Yeah, it's over.
And then just do your full combo.
Shine down.
Alright. Now he's in his Berserk phase. You cannot hurt him while he is in Berserk phase. So note this. So our goal is to knock him out of it, and to knock him out of it, we need to grab his own weapon and toss it back at him. So we're gonna wait for an opening. Okay, he's DMing. He's DMing really early. Usually he doesn't do this, so I'll show you how to dodge DM. You just want to jump, aerial dodge glide, into a circle the same way he's moving. If you have to aerial dodge again to get more bearings, you can do that. Alright. So he's done with his DM. Now you can either wait for him to attack or you can provoke him with magic. So we're going to hit him with a thunder. And he's going to try to hit us. So now we have one of his claymores because we guarded the claymore that he threw at us. And now we have it. And now you want to go up to him. The good news about the claymore, having it in your hand, you are invincible, but you have to use it very fast. So now we're going to go up to him. And we're going to hit him with his own claymore to knock him out of his. Alright, see, now he's out of his Berserk phase and we can damage him again. The first thing he's going to attempt to do is hit you, so it's easy to just deflect this.
Take this.
I can grab his claymore and stun him again. It does not lower his Berserk bar, but it's a good way to stun him again.
Back off.
Yeah. See, I need to get a lot of good damage in on him like that. Alright, so now he's gonna go ahead and DM again. Every time now, he's at the threshold where every time he goes into his Berserk phase, he's going to do his Desperation move. So, I'm sure we have to dodge that, so let's dodge that again. Provoking magic. You got his claymore, bring it back, and he's knocked out of Berserk again.
Yeah. Back off!
No.
Yeah! It's over!
I misjudged you.
Yeah! Take this!
No.
Yeah! Take this!
I misjudged you.
Okay!
Alright, now he's gonna DM one more time. Hopefully one more time before we can finish it. We're gonna provoke him with magic again. Gotcha. Quick run away. And then do the RC. And now we have a free opening to go ahead and deflect.
Take this! Yeah!
Grab that.
It's over!
I misjudged you. What?
And there you go. There's that time. So that fight is all pretty self-explanatory. That fight's actually not that hard to win. Like I said, because his DM phase is very predictable, and when you thunder him out of it, he'll just try to come at you and do that attack. So, and then you can just guard the Claymore and hit him with it and knock him out of the phase. It's pretty easy. Okay, Zexion. Zexion is a very easy fight at level 1. I'm going to show you how I take care of it, and you guys can follow suit with this strat. Because this strat's actually pretty easy to execute. You're going to want Goofy Tornado to be on both your combo pluses, and you're also going to want to make Bond of Flame your primary Keyblade. Now that you've done all that, I'm going to throw away these magic and defense brews. Customize, make sure your fire is customized. Final form is set, and we're good to go. Alright, good old Zexion. Alright, this fight, a lot of people have problems getting sucked into Book World. With this strat, you will avoid getting sucked into Book World altogether, so we're gonna try to attempt to execute this. Alright, so immediately he's gonna try to trap one of your party members in his book. And then you just want to stay close to him, but close enough so you can fire your friend out of the book, and then go in the final form, and then fire. Again, you can get away with 4 fires, with 2 combo forms on. There you go. That section. If you can even call that a fight, that was more of a one-sided contest. But that's how you deal with him at level 1. You saw, you just have to fire your friend out of the book, and then fire him a couple times, go into final form, do that, and then you want to fire him until you have your 5 drive gauges back so you can re-enter final, and then you just go ahead and finish him with final form, and he shouldn't hit you back, done correctly. Alright, Lexaeus. Lexaeus is a pretty, most people know this is the spam reflect fight, but it can be pretty difficult, so I think that's right. Oh, yeah, take off guard break. You're gonna want to take off guard break. Forgot to mention that. Alright. So here we are, Lexaeus. We only have a few fights left. And Lexaeus is probably one of the easiest one out of the ones we have remaining, so let's hop right into this. Now Lexaeus is going to immediately start by he's going to do a move where he powers up, and he's going to go up in power to about 30,000, or 10,000 rather. 30,000 is the second phase, but you see he's up to 10,000, and besides this, the first move he's going to do is he's going to try and attempt to hit you with his big tomahawk. You can either reflect this or guard this, and then just do the RC like that. And now he is vulnerable to a combo of yours, so go ahead and do it. And then just go ahead and reflect as you retaliate. You can reflect through that when he does that 3-hit combo. The easiest thing to do is reflect, space out for reflect. However, you can add in slap shots or other combo modifiers to just sneak in a little bit more damage than the reflect's giving you. Either way, if you reflect the last one, if you use reflect, the reflect finisher on the last one, or I think it's just reflect in general, or use like your explosion finisher, it will always knock him out of the enraged phase, and you can hit him again, and then you can repeat it. Alright, so he's powering up again. And now he's gonna try to do a move where he throws Sora against the wall. So again, to avoid this, you can simply reflect it. You don't have to do that necessarily. I do that because it knocks him out of it as well. But all you really need there is a simple reflect. Get it? Reflect. So, if you guys want me to do this straight reflect, double reflect, back off. You can just reflect that back. Reflect. Back off. This fight is that easy. Alright, he's in DM phase now. So in DM phase, he's going to go like away from the arena. He's going to go up in the sky some, and he's going to do his ultimate attack. When he does this, you're going to want to guard when he initially comes down at you, and then do a couple dodge rolls, and then end up right next to him. So we're going to do that. He's going to go up there, guard, dodge roll, and now he's wide open again, but his power's at the point where he can do massive damage to you. Now, level 1, he's going to one-shot me if any one of his attacks land. It doesn't matter what it is. So, I have to be very careful now. Again, when this explosion hits, he can retaliate. Now he's going to retaliate, so you keep doing the same thing. Okay, he can DM again, he can do this. Guard, dodge roll, reflect, wide open. You're gonna DM again. Couple dodge rolls. Get up right next to him. Reflect. Okay, he's powering up again. And now we have a button next to him. So as you can see, that fight is pretty reflect spammy, but it is pretty easy. As far as reflect, like I said, when that one move appears, just double reflect, and then wait a couple seconds, and then do your third reflect, and it should stun him out of it into your own combo, and then reflect when he comes back down at you. Every time he does like that tomahawk slam at you, just reflect. And you can keep doing that and restoring your MP as needed. So as you can see, that fight it's pretty easy when you use that strat, reflect spam. I know I probably lost a lot of respect points. But let's go on with, but that's actually how you deal with that fight at level 1, so. let's go to Vexen now. Alright, so the Vexen fight... Again, this is one that a lot of players have trouble with, so I'm going to teach you a strat that I use to get past it. You're going to want to make sure Donald has his Comet limit, and you have Fire shortcutted. Alright, so now we're over to the Vexen portal. Vexen, when, the cool mechanic with Vexen is, once he, summons one of his, like, little data bars, he'll summon an Anti-Sora to come and attack you. Our goal is to avoid that at all costs. So, what we're gonna do is we're going to do a single hit, reflect into a guard break. This is gonna help break his shield, and it will also get you off of the, data circle. So we're going to break his shield with the combo I'm going to show you, and then we're going to go into Final Form Firaga to go right into his DM and skip him summoning Anti-Sora. So, last step, reflecting your guard break. And you saw after that, he broke his shield with the second follow-up combo. So now he's wide open, and you're gonna want to go right into Final Form and start firing. Actually, I sort of messed this up a bit. Actually, I want to go ahead and tank the death. Because that's not the way it's supposed to do. I'm gonna go ahead and tank that death. Because I was being stupid. I also put the wrong Keyblade on Final Form. Alright, let's go back into that. Let's try that again. Still no comments. You guys can ask questions. Don't be shy. Really don't. Alright, so we're gonna do this again. Flash step, reflect, guard break. Flash step again into a guard break. You can do another combo if you really want to, but our whole goal is to firing like this. Notice how I can only get off from fire because I have no combo left. Alright, so I was barely able to get away from that. You saw I took a little bit of damage, but we're in a Donald Comet, which is where we want to be at this point. Because because we're in Comet limit, Vexen's DM, which is probably the most brutal DM to dodge, is, we're in Donald's Comet to avoid getting hit at all. And now what we want to do is we want to hit Vexen's shield to get 5 drive bars. And so you do a combo to keep him busy. Once you exit the final Donald Comet, do a combo to keep him busy, go back into Final Form, and from this point you can fire him. And there's Vexen. So that fight it's hard to learn that little DM skip part of it, but once you learn it, it's pretty simple. It's a lot of fire spam because Vexen is weak to fire. The next fight we have is Zaldin. If nobody has any questions, if anybody has a question, go ahead, pipe up, speak. If you want to see a certain fight over again, by all means, go ahead. I have no problem going back and redoing previous fights. Make sure these guys are both back on Sora attack. That's important here. Okay, so you're gonna want... It doesn't matter how many combo pluses, I equipped one, but you're gonna want 1 air combo plus. This is important. Okay, that looks good. So you want Magnet as a shortcut, and you're gonna see why here in a second. having Magnet as a shortcut effectively, it'll help you through part of his DM phase. We're gonna have Limit Form equipped for safety. Alright, but Zaldin. Now, Zaldin has a lot of health in the data version, but he's a little bit easier and more predictable in this version, in my honest opinion, so... The first thing he's gonna do is summon the Wind Orb at you. So an easy way to deal with this and get a nice opening is you're gonna want to reflect into an aerial dive, do 3 horizontal slashes, and finish the combo. So it should look something like this.
Come on.
And with that combo, he did a nice bar of damage, and he's wide open. Or no, he's not wide open, he's gonna windshield. And, whoa, I was not ready for that. But then when he comes down like that, I wasn't expecting him to come down so fast. The goal is to guard that move.
Where's the fun in this?
So, let's try that again.
Come on.
I think I accidentally hit him with part of the first horizontal slash. Or rather, no, I hit him with the aerial dive. See, like I said, done correctly, that's what he should do. I waited too long for the horizontal slash. I mean, for the aerial dive to go off.
Come on.
He's gonna do this. Block it, and then get as many learns in as he can. Wait for him to do that move right there. And Zaldin does not be nice with that, but... Okay, how to dodge that like little lance thing that he just did instead of the normal? You want to just aerial dodge over and collect a few learn. You can only really collect like 3 or 4 off that move. But he's going to be wide open again. He's going to win guard me. Guard. Match as many learns out as he can. And this, he should get stunned like this if he gets stunned. I don't know what was up with the last time, but I didn't attack it too late. You can hit him once more. I only got 3 there because he was a bit higher up in the air. Also, to note, he's in the phase where when he does wind guard, he's gonna try to come at you with that attack. So be ready to guard it if you It's basically this next phase of the fight is just a repeat of this until he gets into the end phase. So like I said, it's very predictable. Alright, he's doing his finish now. Okay, I didn't get time to explain that really well. But when he summons the lances down, you can try to play tough guy and try to collect as many learns as you can. The safe thing to do is just glide away and glide around in a circle, because then you can still collect a few learns and you stay safe. And when he's about to summon the lances down upon you, go ahead and reflect and then do all the jumps that you accumulated at the top. Like that. Alright, he's scamming. Alright, so it's pretty easy to dodge the first part. You can aerial dodge, glide over it, you can simply guard it, you can quick run away from it. There's a lot of ways to dodge that first part. And now here comes the second part of the DM. This part is also pretty easy to dodge. DM is pretty easy to dodge damage. But you see when he does this move, you can dodge over it. You can also deflect it. Alright. Now's when it gets tough, because now he's going to constantly do this Sora move where he'll say Sora's name and then he'll come towards you and he can hit you pretty hard. And here's the reason why we actually customized Magnet, so let me show that real quick. When he starts coming at you, don't aerial dodge Magnet. it will stun him. Your goal is to get him to do another one of those take this moves, and then you can just jump in, aerial dodge, glide away, flex some learns, reflect them when the lances come down, and get your damage in. That's how you're going to be getting damage in for like the rest of the fight. You can troll though, and this is good for a while. See, he's still doing it. He can do this for a while. Which is why you packed a lot of these. Alright, now he's doing take this. It was a little bit of trolling, but as you saw, I got him back to take this, so now same thing as usual. Just glide around in a circle. Reflect into your jump. And when this last jump hits him, like right here, he's going to go into an instant DM again, and you can just boost him like this for the rest of the third phase. See, again, I'm quick running to get away from it. I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to reflect the hit this time to show you what that looks like. You can reflect before. I just dodge roll it to save some MP. Alright, here we go. Okay, got pretty merciful Zaldin, and he did it first try. Again, like, it can take as many times as he wants to troll. It's like a 50-50 shot of which one he's gonna do. But see, we got all the learns we could get. He's gonna come down again, and we're gonna do all 9 of them. This shouldn't be enough to kill. It should bring him close, but it shouldn't kill. Alright, so one more DM phase to show you for good measure. So again, I'm going to dodge roll through this one again to show you what that looks like, and so you can kind of get the timing down for it. There we go. Alright, so now we have to survive one more to take this move. He's pretty merciful for the first try. You don't have to collect that anymore at this time, so I'll just do what Jerry says. And there you go, there's a dead Zaldin. If you have any questions about that fight, because I know that fight can be a bit confusing, go ahead and leave it in the chat. If you want to see a previous fight that I've done, because we're on the last 2 right now, and some people may have come in late, but if you have any questions about any fights or you want to see a fight over again, just go ahead and say it. But if there are no questions, then I'm going to head straight into Xigbar. Xigbar is a pretty tough fight. A lot of people have a problem with him, especially at level 1. I've been saying that for a lot of these fights. All these fights are hard, just denote that. But for this fight, you're going to want Cure, and it really doesn't matter what this is. You can throw in potions or whatever you want to throw in here. I go all ethers, because you're going to be reflecting a lot. Now you can use Hero's Crest or Star Seeker here. Star Seeker gives you an extra horizontal slash, whereas Hero's Crest does more damage on the finisher. So, let's go into this. Alright, so the first thing he's going to do, Xigbar always begins this fight by teleporting the arena to a different location, or into a different form. So when he does this, the best thing you could do is, as soon as he does it, is just start reflecting his reflecting. Because the goal here is that you want to reflect 2 rounds of his bullets back at him to stun him, and then you can get your own free combo in on him and change the arena's appearance.
Shouldn't have betrayed us.
So we're going to go ahead and do that.
So what do you think?
Okay, so we blocked 2 of his bullets. We blocked 2 rounds of his bullets, rather, back at him. So with the data fight, note that Xigbar does not reload at all. He has unlimited ammo, so you're going to want to... So reflecting these bullets back at him is the only way to deal damage. So we're gonna aerial that splatter up to him. You have to land a finisher, by the way, to get the arena to change. A finisher must be landed, so now that it's changed, go ahead and get back to reflecting. And he's stunned again. This fight goes pretty much like this, it's just you have to be very careful when he's doing his shooting. Okay, so he teleported the arena again, he can do this. Same throw as last time. Just go ahead and let the bullets back.
Let's go!
Alright, so we're taking a few hits there. The good thing about Donald is we can't actually do. And you saw the reason that we keep on reflecting when he starts teleporting is because he can try to do that charge shot, and it makes it easier to deal with. Alright, we dodged that again.
Let's go!
Okay, so we block bullets back at him again. Really, this fight's a lot about MP management. Also, HP management gets to hit you hard if you miss one of the flags. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to dodge the DM now there. Alright, so he's DMing right now, his desperation move. This one, I would say when I was first learning it was kind of hard to dodge, but as you go along it gets easier. So he's going to teleport you into this little square, and the first thing he's going to do is shoot bullets all around, so you're going to want to jump and aerial down over this. And then he's going to go around the arena, counterclockwise, and what you're going to do to dodge this is to just follow him around like this. Okay. Now he's in the middle, and the middle is when he begins the scary part of his DM. It's when he starts summoning lasers down from above, and a lot of people have difficulty dodging this move. But there is a very easy way to do it, and that is simply to ride around and boom, DM over. Okay, so he's still got the white glow around him, so we can't hit him yet. So we're just gonna wait till he shoots, and we're gonna keep collecting bullets. And he's stunned again. Now, he's in DM phase, so we can do a pretty cool loop here that will keep him from ever doing his DM again. It'll make him very predictable. If you just want to hit him, do the horizontal slashes, don't do the finisher. Go away when you're about to do the finisher. Do your 4 horizontal slashes, or 5 with Star Seeker, and then just drop away. And then just get ready to block bullets. And see, he will never be able to do that. And now we have a that Xigbar fight, it's pretty easy once you get into the final phase. The first phase is probably a bigger issue, because he can be more random during the first couple phases, and with the teleport to the arena. But now that we have Xigbar done, it is, unless anybody has any questions, Xemnas is the final data fight. Don't need those on. ahead and switch back to Decisive Pumpkin, because that's the Keyblade we're going to be using for the rest of, for these last couple fights. Go on room save it. Okay, so Xemnas 1 and Final Xemnas. These fights are pretty challenging at level 1, but done correctly, these are pretty okay to deal with. Alright, so Xemnas 1 always starts the fight with this lightsaber combo, or his ethereal blades, whatever you want to call them. He'll start with this ethereal blade combo that is easily dodged by simply pressing, by guarding. I was about to say pressing and holding square. But literally, you can just guard through it. That's that.
Heal.
Guard!
Yeah.
Alright, let's get him into the
Take
loop.
this.
Wait for him to teleport behind you, guard, counter guard. You want to wait for him to teleport behind you, because if you try to block too early, then he can hit you and he can go to a different place. So guard, counter guard.
This is it.
Let's show you that again. Guard,
Yeah.
counter guard. It's pretty precise timing on that guard.
It's over.
Another easy way to deal with it is double reflect.
Yeah. This is it.
Keep in mind, if you do that double reflect strat, you can only get your guard break off and not your explosion.
Yeah. Yeah. This is it.
Alright, and he went into a mini DM there. He's gonna go back and do the laser move, which is what he's doing now. An easy way to dodge this, since I already committed to a reflect, I did a reflect, then just go right into a Trinity on it. If it's good this entire thing safe.
Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Okay.
And I tanked it up there because Sora whipped the guard. But yeah, that was his big DM, that one right there. That was his big DM. If you whiff a guard at level 1, it's over. And I couldn't menu down to limit form in time. So let's block this again.
Take this.
Alright, so let's do this double reflect strat again.
It's over.
Again, this double reflect is the easiest way to deal with
This
it.
is it. Yeah. Take this. Take this. This is it.
If you want to get MP back, another thing you can do is
Give me strength.
you can use limit form and get a few hits in on
It's
him.
over. This is it.
Try to get him out of the corner, but he flips bad and keep him there. Otherwise, with this big DM with proper guarding, you can just guard through it. You can do it right.
This is
And
it.
you can punish it at the end with proper guarding and counter guarding. If he does the guard move, you want to do a triple.
Give me strength.
And that was scary.
This is it. Back off.
Alright, so I'm gonna bring him down here to the point where... Okay, so his threshold right now, where his HP is at, is where he's gonna do his building arc. Like that. Okay. So, with this building RC, you're gonna want... Okay, so you can either fight him, like, continue fighting him if you do this RC wrong, or you can just end the fight right here, right now. Xemnas has 3 RCs. You want to wait for the last one, because the last RC brings him down to 1 damage, to 1 HP rather, and then you can just finish him with whatever move you want. See, the finish command, wait for that. And then it's a fast finish from there. As you can see. It's a very quick finish. With the fire, you can Trinity limit him, you can do whatever. But Xemnas 1 fight is now over, and now it will bring you directly into the Xemnas 2 fight. You have no choice. Again, he's immune to thunder, so fire, whatever you want to put there. And you're going to want to take a combo plus off. Also, make sure Riku's Dark Aura and Dark Shield are both off, because they can mess up the reversal RC. Yeah, here we go. Here's a final Xemnas. So, final Xemnas always begins the fight with the Orb move. You guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, so what you want to do when he begins the fight with the sword move, you want to try to close in on him, which you can do with a simple quick run. And then you see you want to reflect that orb for the damage, and then go into a combo when you're close to it. And now that we've done this, we can actually do we can keep him in a sort of a loop here, and we can continue. He'll continue to do that loop. So the dodge a little bit to the left. That vine you want to be careful with, because with the vine, you want to make sure. You can try to hit triangle, but the RC does not appear sometimes, and it can lead to a ghastly one-shot at level 1. So, it's easier just to dodge roll that to the left, and then just do another combo. Otherwise, you can keep doing this. Okay, so he's in laser phase now. He can do laser phase at any time he really wants, but he tends to often break out of that loop with the lasers. So now that he's broken out of it, we can go ahead and start doing the laser phase strat, which is what you want to do. If you want to reflect that, and then try to hit him as many, try to do a sliding dash toward him or a flash step to parry some of his lasers back at him and get in a little bit of damage with that reflect. You don't need to, you can simply guard it. And when he circles you with these final few lasers, what you want to do is just guard and continue guarding. And now how I knew that was the real Xemnas, when the two Xemnases shoot at you, a good thing to do is guard it and then guard it for like when you hear the guard sound go off. Guard it, run forward, reflect, and then lock onto the real Xemnas. The real Xemnas is the one that has like the blue energy orbs coming off of his hands. That's how you can tell. And he's in the air, so he should be starting with, yes, he's doing the throw move. I don't recommend reflecting that at the beginning, by the way, unless you know he's going to do it. Normally, though, if he's in the air, if the real Xemnas is in the air after you do that, after you finish with lasers, he will go ahead and do session, or the throw move. The only safe way to dodge this in a 2.5 is to use Riku's session RC. Go ahead and mash it. Because the RC is broken.
I'll take him.
And, the RC is broken in 2.5. So just do that. Why don't you only think so when you get to the bottom? You don't want to do the finisher of that. And we're going to go back to doing this, blocking. If you have no MP, you can just guard it. You can just simply guard it like this. Mess that up a bit, so I will try to do it.
Is that all you got? I'll take him. Okay. Sure.
Be gone! Be gone!
Okay, so you saw he went right into another session. Again, be careful. Every time he teleports, be ready to go right into a session. Again, that's the only safe way to dodge this move. And you can always go into session or Trinity for safety if you really want.
Is that all you got?
The moves you want to do about MPI.
Yeah. I'll take him.
Oh, and he's right now he's at the point I can keep damaging him all I want, and it will not do anything. He has to go to the final limit GM of lasers. And in case nobody knows, in case you don't know how to dodge this, press triangle and X at the same time. If you just press triangle, that's only reach you block. If you accidentally press X to block yourself. So if you only hit triangle and don't press X, Sora will die. So you have to press both, and you have to mash them pretty hard. But yeah, besides that, that's really all the data fights. I showed you how I do them. I showed you 2 ways to dodge certain moves. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat below. I don't know how many people are here, I haven't checked. If there's anybody here, go ahead and if you have a question, if you want to see another data fight, if you have a question on how to dodge a move, or anything really about Kingdom Hearts, I am 100% happy. This is what I'm here for. This is a guide, this is for you guys, this is not for me. This is to help you guys with these fights. I've done these fights a lot, and I figured I'd share my knowledge of them with everybody else to make so that other people can beat these guys for the first time. Okay, so now any move you can do will finish him. He's at 1 HP, but we're gonna finish him with a little swag to the guide. Infinity. So like I said, now, if anybody wants to go see a fight again, I'll be here for a little bit longer. If anybody wants to join the chat and ask questions, if you want to see a data fight again, please let me know. I will go back and do it. I have no problem with that. But you see, those are all the data fights. Yeah, that's really all I can think of. I showed you some. I showed you a couple speedrun strats, I think. Otherwise, I showed you really good ways to deal with a lot of attacks, which are the ways I deal with them with. They're not the best, but they're efficient. They will pretty much always work. They will pretty much almost always work. You saw I messed up a couple times. On the Axel fight, I messed up like 3-4. Larxene, I messed up a couple times. I'm trying to think of the ones I messed up on. Zaldin, I messed up twice. Every other fight was done without a death, so that's pretty impressive. So I only recorded 5 total deaths fighting these guys again. So again, okay. Oh, there's a couple people watching. Any one of you 2 people, go ahead and ask a question if you want. Please, this is a guide for you guys. I want to make sure you're 100% understanding what's going on. I implore you to ask questions. Because I don't want somebody to go into one of these fights and then try something I said and it's done wrong or executed incorrectly. They're like, oh, why didn't this work? This guy was wrong. If you feel none of these strats are bad or should be wrong. All of the moves you saw worked. All moves that I did work just fine. They dodged these guys very efficiently. So that's pretty much all I can think of. Honestly.
Light! Ha! 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 Yeah! Take this! Back off!
I guess I can go through the fights without commentary. If you guys really want to see that. Yeah, I mean, I'll go through a few without commentary. If nothing happens in that time span, I guess I'll just go ahead and stop streaming for now. Ooh, put that combo plus on, that would have been deadly.
Take that! Yeah! Back off!
Wow, messed up already. Nice.
Take that! It's over! Yeah! Take this! Take that! Yeah! Back off! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! This is it! Yeah! It's over! Back off! It's over! This is it! Light! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take that! It's over! Okay. Deal! Come on!
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so no one's watching that besides me, so thank you for everybody that did stop by. Anybody who views this as a video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.